Hola and welcome to my Taking the First Step Towards Self-Discovery video. About a month ago, I uploaded a video entitled What is Self-Discovery and Why is it Important? And I said I would be taking a deeper dive into the topic of self-discovery in the next few weeks. And then I got sidetracked with other topics. So sorry for the delay, chicas. We are gonna continue with the very juicy topic of self-discovery today. As you may know if you've been watching my videos, the central theme for my YouTube channel is self-love, and the tagline is fall in love with yourself first. All of my videos, whether they're about dating and relationships, breakups, navigating grief, reaching your goals, and or realizing your dreams, being happy, etc., are all rooted in self-love. But how can you really love yourself if you haven't taken the time to really get to know yourself? I believe that as women, we tend to throw ourselves into the role of mother, spouse, girlfriend, daughter, etc., and we often lose our sense of self. We put so much time and energy into being there for all of the important people in our lives that we often put ourselves last on our own list or forget about ourselves altogether. This can leave us feeling empty, ungrounded, unfulfilled, and unhappy. In order to fall in love with yourself, align with your true purpose, and feel whole and happy, you must do some degree of self-discovery, in my opinion. The process of self-discovery is fun and exciting, but it does require some work. Today, I'm going to talk about the first basic step towards self-discovery, so make sure you watch until the end. Hola chicas poderosas, I'm Mari Rosa, self-love mentor, and this is my YouTube channel, Chica Power, where you learn how to fall in love with yourself first. I just want to take a minute here and ask a favor. If you like this video and find it helpful, please give it a like, and please, por favor, subscribe to my channel. You can also ring the bell, that way you're notified every time I upload a new video. I am committed to help guide you through your self-love journey, so basically, subscribing to my channel does allow me to keep making these videos. So in essence, yes, I'm asking you to help me out so that I can help you out. Okay, chicas, let's get started. So the very first and very basic step towards self-discovery is witnessing yourself. What? Witnessing myself? What the heck is that about? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm present during my entire life. Isn't that good enough? Well, no, it's not technically the same thing. Of course, you're physically there for your entire life, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're mentally and emotionally present in your life. I'm gonna unpack that for you in a future video. What I'm referring to here is witnessing yourself and not necessarily everything that happens in your life. This may be best explained with the use of an example. So think about what you do when you meet someone who is going to potentially play a very important role in your life. Maybe it's a new boyfriend, maybe it's a new employee or a new boss. Let's use the new boyfriend as an example. When you're first getting to know him, you are actively witnessing his behavior, what he likes, what he doesn't like, how he reacts in certain situations, etc. Well, during the self-discovery process, you're trying to learn more about yourself. So you're gonna witness yourself. What makes you happy? What upsets you? What you tend to avoid? What you're deeply interested in, etc. Believe it or not, many of us are not aware of those things about ourselves. And you're not gonna just take note of these things, but you're also gonna dig deeper into the why. Just like you're naturally drawn to learning as much as you can about a new partner and discovering what makes him tick, you're gonna do the same thing with yourself. Since many of us aren't socialized to focus on ourselves Or maybe we're just not naturally self-aware. Let's face it, if you're here watching a video on self-discovery, you're probably not that chica who is laser focused on herself and or super self-aware. So, just how do you go about witnessing yourself in a meaningful way? I recommend reflective journaling for a period of at least 2 weeks. Rather than carrying around a physical journal with you everywhere you go, although if you really like that, you can definitely go ahead and do it that way. I recommend using the notes section of your phone. You can also use a journaling app. I recommend Notebook because it's free and it does the trick. But there are a lot of really cute journaling apps out there that you have to pay for, essentially, if you want all of those extra bells and whistles. So you want to write a few sentences every morning when you wake up. Here are some good morning prompts. What emotion am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling that way? Another one is, do I have any recurring dreams? And you can analyze some major themes in your dreams and what they might mean. Another prompt is, if money was no object and I had no time constraints, what would I want to do with my day? Check in with yourself throughout the day. Set alarms on your phone so you can check in about 3 times a day. More if you want to, but I would recommend at least 3 times a day. Write down the following each time you check in with yourself. What am I doing right now? Do I enjoy doing this? Why do I enjoy or not enjoy doing this? What would I rather be doing? And write down the first thing that pops into your mind. Also, throughout the day, even when you're not necessarily checking in with yourself, take note of any time when you feel particularly happy or pleased, if you're elated, anytime you feel unhappy or you get upset, and try to write down what happened to make you feel that way and your reasons behind why you think that certain activities or occurrences may make you feel that way. Also, take note of when you find yourself intensely interested in something or when you lose yourself in an activity. Did you go down a rabbit hole for 40 minutes? Write down what started you down that rabbit hole. Was it something you saw on social media or the news or something somebody said at work, for example? Where did you start out when you started down the rabbit hole and where did you end up? What emotions did you feel while you were researching this topic or topics? Disgust, curiosity, hope, etc. Take a few minutes and consider why you may be so interested in a particular topic or why you love doing certain types of activities. So for example, maybe you're planning your daughter's birthday party and you find that you really enjoyed coming up with the theme, designing the invitation, selecting and or possibly making the perfect favors. You seem to get lost doing this type of thing for hours and you find yourself wishing you could do it more often or every day maybe. Listen to those thoughts, feelings, and urges and get them all down on paper or at least the virtual paper of your online journaling app. After 2 weeks of this reflective journaling, set aside at least 1 hour of alone time to sit down and take a big picture look at everything. You will likely see some patterns emerge in regards to what makes you happy, what upsets you, etc. If you don't see any patterns that kind of jump out at you, you may want to add another week or 2 of consistent reflective journaling. By witnessing yourself and actually making a record of it, you're getting to know what makes you tick and what gets you ticked off. You're taking the time to really get to know yourself. So what are you gonna do with all this data that you collected about yourself? Well, chicas, I'm gonna delve into that in my next self-discovery video. And you know my videos are not complete without some Latina sabiduría or wisdom. My beautiful mommy Estelita was a big fan of refranes to land her message. A refrán is a wise Latina saying or adage. Today's nugget of sage advice is no te acostarás sin saber una cosa más. And this translates to, you will not go to bed without knowing one more thing. And I'm gonna add 2 words to that, about yourself, at the end of it. This informs us that every single day is a new opportunity to learn new things about ourselves, chicas poderosas. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And please, por favor, give me your feedback and your questions in the comments down below. I read and respond to them all. And this year, I'm committed to covering topics that you're interested in, so please just let me know what those are. And lastly, I invite you to follow me on Instagram for more inspirational content. You can find me at marirosas_chica power. Besos y abrazos a todas. Hugs and kisses to all. Mwah!